So guys, in today's video, what I'm going to do is give Claude AI a very specific question to find out what are the best digital products to sell in 2026. Now, Claude may not be the best AI search engine out there. We've got tools like Perplexity, we've also got Gemini, so on and so forth. But I found Claude to be an incredibly powerful AI tool that's helped me out with so many different things. So today what I want to do is put it to the test. We're going to see exactly what it's going to come back with. And hopefully we're going to be able to walk away with some solid ideas when it comes to building and launching digital products in 2026. So we're going to start off on Claude just like this. And what I'm going to do again is give it a very simple prompt. The prompt that I'm going to give it is, I need you to give me the best 6 digital products that will perform well in 2026 based on search data. I also want you to give me 3 active sellers that are currently selling them right now. Also rank each one from 1 to 6 and structure everything in an interactive HTML dashboard. The model that I'm going to be using in today's video is going to be Opus 4.6. If you didn't know, Claude has 3 different models. We've got Opus, we've got Sonnet, and we've got Haiku. To be completely honest with you, you don't have to use Opus 4.6 with what I'm showing you today if you are following along, because I would say that it's super powerful and it's probably overkill. Sonnet 4.6 is probably going to be a better model for you to use, but whatever the case is, we're going to be able to get the information we need, whether we use Opus, whether we use Sonnet. So I'm just going to leave it like this and then click on enter. And the way that Claude works is that it shouldn't take too long for it to come back, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Because I told it to build this interactive dashboard, it may take a little bit longer for you if you're doing it as well. But as we can see, this is what it was able to come back with. Just to quickly summarize what I'm going to be doing in today's video, I'm going to be going through each different digital product that Claude believes is going to perform well in 2026. And I'm also going to give you some key bits of advice when it comes to each one of them. And I'm also going to be going from number 6 all the way to number 1. But first things first, what I'm going to do is just make this full screen. So I just need to get the code and I'm going to go over to this tool over here. Okay, perfect. So that's much better. Let's begin the video right now and start off with number 6. So let's click into it. Okay, so according to Claude AI, the best digital product in terms of this ranking, number 6, is going to be AI prompt packs. And for those of you that's not really sure of exactly what this is basically where you're going to build up various different prompts for people in a specific niche when it comes to speed tracking their usage with whatever AI tool they're using. For example, as you just saw on Claude, I had to give it a specific prompt for it to build out exactly what I'm using for this video. But the thing is, because we live in a world where not that many people know how to build prompts yet, this could be a great opportunity for you depending on what niche you're looking to go into. But if we just click into it, we're going to be able to get a little bit more information on what Claude thinks about this particular digital product. So we can see the popularity score is 72 out of 100. It's going to give us information on the market size, competition, profit margin, as well as the growth rate. And it's also going to come back with different websites that are currently offering that digital product. Now, what's really interesting is that Claude has come back with my app that I built not too long ago, which helps people when it comes to building prompts for their digital products. So if I just click into it, so it's taken me directly to Digital Maker AI. And if you guys don't already know, maybe you're new to this channel, you've not seen it. As you can see over here, I've got this feature that says Prompt Builder, where you can basically click into any one of these different AI tools, whether it's ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, NotebookLM, and I'm always adding new AI tools to this list. You can click into it, and then from here, you're going to be able to do so many different things when it comes to either building a business blueprint or building actual sellable digital products. And what's really interesting is that I didn't build Digital Maker AI because I knew that prompt packs was a popular thing. I built it because you guys was asking me for it. I use AI on a regular basis. I've been using it ever since 2021, 2022. And it's just something that naturally came to me. Now, prompt building isn't the only thing that we do here at Digital Maker AI. There's so many other features when it comes to product research, competitor analyzer, being able to use AI to generate an image. You can also spy on ads that people are running. And there's so many more features that are being added on a regular basis. So yeah, if you want to check out Digital Maker AI, I'm going to leave it linked down below. You can sign up for completely free. So AI prompt packs is number 6 out of the list. Let's move on to the next one, which is going to be niche spreadsheets. So according to Claude, we can see right here that ready-made Google Sheets Excel spreadsheets are quietly profitable because they solve a very specific problem. And the key word that I want to point out here to you guys is niche. You don't want to build a spreadsheet that's general to every single person, including their dog and their cat. You want to make sure that whatever spreadsheet that you're going to build is going to help someone solve a specific problem that they're dealing with at that particular moment in time. And Claude has given us a very good example. It says right here, the key in 2026 is going hyper niche. For example, a budget tracker for Amazon FBA sellers is always going to do better than a general Amazon spreadsheet. And the interesting thing about Claude is that it's able to give us all this information, but it's also able to help us when it comes to building all of these different sellable spreadsheets as well. And the way that this works isn't even difficult as well. If you go back onto Digital Maker AI, and click into Claude, and then from there say that you want to build a digital product, it's going to give you all of these different options that you can choose from, things like ebooks. You can also build a web application, a media player, but if you wanted to build a sellable spreadsheet, you could just click into it just like this. And Digital Maker AI is going to take you through a series of different multiple choice questions, as well as some questions that you might need to enter a short sentence just so that it knows exactly what you're trying to do. And once you've gone through all of the questions, at the end of it, it's going to give you a prompt that you could just copy and paste directly into Claude. And then from there, what Claude is going to do is that it's going to build a highly functional, highly valuable spreadsheet that someone will definitely be happy to pay for. As you can see over here, this is a very comprehensive spreadsheet that's going to help Amazon sellers all around the world. And the good thing about Claude is that you can repeat this process over and over again. If you want to create a specific type of spreadsheet that solves any type of problem, you could just use Digital Maker AI when it comes to constructing the prompt. And then from there, Claude is going to be able to take care of the rest. And there's so many different sites that are doing this right now, as you can see with this site over here. This is a site that's doing fairly well, and they've got multiple different spreadsheets available. What they've done is that they've focused on helping people when it comes to budgeting. As you can see, they've got all of these different customers, and they are doing a good job when it comes to making their spreadsheets worth buying, because they're doing things like bundles, they're doing things like sales, and just ultimately they're making sure that they're creating spreadsheets that's going to add value to someone's life. But moving on to the fourth trending digital product to sell in 2026. Bear in mind, guys, we're starting from number 6 all the way to number 1. But number 4 is going to be recipe ebooks and meal plans. And to be honest with you guys, this is a digital product that took me by surprise. Now, I didn't think that meal plans or recipe books was something that people was actually purchasing in 2026. But as we can see over here, the market size is large. Competition is still medium to high, and 43% of all internet users worldwide get meal inspiration from recipe websites. And to make sure that this is accurate, I'm just going to go over to Google Trends and see if this is something that is definitely doing well right now in 2026. So I'm just going to type in recipe ebook and click on explore. Yeah, so as we can see worldwide, since 2004 to present day, recipe ebooks was something that wasn't necessarily getting searched for a lot. And between 2015 all the way up until 2025, people wasn't really searching for it, but for whatever reason, as you can see, more and more people have gone onto Google to search for this ever since August 2025 all the way to 2026. So for whatever reason, it seems to be an exploding digital product right now. And if I just click into one of these people that are actively involved in this, I'm going to click into this one. Okay, so this website has taken a slightly different approach. What they've done is, instead of them creating a regular ebook that people can purchase, they've used AI to build an app that allows people to generate their own cookbooks. And the reason why this is interesting and unique is because if you're able to integrate AI into whatever digital product you're looking to build, I would say that you're going to stand out above the crowd, because this angle puts a slightly different spin on things and makes it a little bit more fun and interactive for the end user. And for those of you that are wondering, but Sam, isn't it difficult to build my own app? I would say yes and no. It all depends on which approach you take. If you use AI to assist you, then you're going to be able to do it much quicker. And one of the AI tools that you can use when it comes to building your own app is going to be the Google AI Studio. So if you want to get your prompt when it comes to the app that you're thinking about building, you could just go on to Digital Maker AI, click into the Google AI Studio. It's going to take you through a series of different questions just so that it understands what type of web app you're looking to build. From there, what you can do is now go over to the Google AI Studio, paste your custom prompt in here just like this. This is something that I done earlier, and right here, as you guys can see, I was able to build my own recipe cookbook type AI tool that people are going to be able to use. So this is the homepage right here. Someone can click into it just like this. Let me just make it full screen. And from there, it's going to ask the person what is their dietary preference. So let me just click on vegan. Then I'm going to click on dinner. I'm going to say no allergies. How much time do you have? I'm going to say between 30 to 60 minutes. What is your cooking skill? I'm going to say beginner. And let's see what it's going to come back with. Okay, guys, there we go. So as you can see, it's now created a custom recipe ebook just like that, all done using AI. People are going to be able to use this, and I'm going to be able to monetize it in whatever way that I want to use, whether it's AdSense, whether it's going to be direct monetization, if I want to integrate Stripe, PayPal. There's so many different ways. But let's move on to the third trending digital product, which is going to be Notion templates. Now, I have to be honest, I'm someone that hasn't really used Notion templates to my knowledge anyway, so I'm always surprised whenever I see that it's doing really well. And the thing is, if I go over to Google and type in Notion, just because I don't use it, it doesn't mean that millions of people all around the world are not using it right now, because we can see right there, ever since 2020, more and more people have gone onto Google to search for Notion. And we can see right there, according to Claude, Notion templates are the fastest growing digital product category right now, with over 500 or 50 million Notion users all around the world. So if I just come down here, let's take a look at someone that is selling Notion templates. Let me click into this guy. Okay, so as we can see, looks like a simple website that has multiple different Notion templates available. If I just click into the pricing, let me see how they're doing it. Okay, so it seems as though they're using a subscription model. By the looks of it, I could be wrong, could be a one-time payment, but I'm sure that you guys get the point as to what they're doing. They've built a website, they've loaded it with all of these different Notion templates for all of these different specific use cases. And I want to show you something really interesting when it comes to how a website like this is able to get traffic, which is one of the latest traffic models that not that many people are aware of, which is AI traffic distribution. So we can see with this website, according to SimilarWeb, that they get a lot of traffic when it comes to people searching on Perplexity as well as ChatGPT. And I'm going to quickly put this to the test. I'm just going to ask ChatGPT a very simple question. I'm going to say, I want to buy a finance focused Notion template. Show me 10 options, independent stores only, no marketplaces, and then click on enter. And right there, as you guys can see, it's now come back with all of these different options. And one of the ones that it's come back with is also one that we was able to find on Claude, and people are going to be able to click into it, go directly to the checkout page, and purchase a Notion template if they want to. But I've got more videos coming out real soon when it comes to different things that you can do when it comes to getting your website, getting your digital product, getting your app ranked on all of these different AI search engines. So be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss that video as soon as it's out. But let's move on to one of the next trending digital products according to Claude, which is going to be social media templates. So we can see, according to Claude, that there's various different types of social media templates that you can build and sell, but one of the most popular ones is going to be Canva templates. Canva currently has over 190 million monthly active users, and because of that, there's a big audience of people that you can sell to when it comes to selling templates that's going to be able to help them use Canva a lot more efficiently. And to quickly give you insight into what a website looks like that is focused on selling templates, I'm going to click into this one. Okay, here we go. They've got these different Canva templates listed. They've actually got 17 different pages of all of these different templates. And this goes to show that if you're someone that is proficient when it comes to using Canva, and you're also proficient when it comes to building a website, you're going to be able to now launch a website, build various different templates, and just make sure that you do the right research when it comes to templates that people are actively searching for. But let's move on to the number one digital product that's going to do well, or is currently doing well in 2026, which is digital planners and printables. So to be completely honest with you guys, once again, this is a digital product that I didn't really think would be at number one. I'm not sure why Claude put it at number one, but let's dig a little bit deeper. Let me just click into it. Okay, so we can see that the diary and planner market is projected to hit $1.3 billion by 2028. And there's people that are selling digital planners that have been able to generate over $2 million. So this is the reason why Claude put it at number 1. So we can see the market size is massive. Competition is going to be high because it's a evergreen digital product that's been around for a long time. Profit margin is strong and the growth rate is also strong as well. But what I'm going to do is just click into this site over here. Okay, so this is the website over here. You know, simple website that's focused on selling all of these different digital planners. But I want to take it a step further and I'm just going to copy the URL of the site. And what I want to do is use the competitor analyzer tool on Digital Maker AI. This is going to give me a lot more data when it comes to how they're performing in terms of their organic traffic. So if I just paste it in there like that and then click on analyze, what Digital Maker AI is going to do is come back with the competitor deep dive. So it's given us the monthly organic traffic as well as the total amount of products they've got listed, and also the estimated revenue that they're making on a monthly basis. So the reason why this particular competitor analyzer tool is helpful is because you can see which keywords they're ranking for, and you can also see the 90-day daily estimates as well. But yeah, guys, there you have it. Those are 6 of the trending digital products that are most likely going to do well for the remainder of 2026 and maybe even into 2027 as well. Of course, there's a lot more that goes into it when it comes to actually building out your site, being able to build the digital product. Today, I just wanted to give you the information just so that you have an understanding of what's going on in the digital marketing space right now. If you've enjoyed this video, you've learned anything, you got any sort of value from it, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you're notified every single time that a new video has been released. Don't forget to check the links down below when it comes to all of the different resources that you need to help you on your digital product journey, including free access to Digital Maker AI. If you also want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where in this video, I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time breaking down the step-by-step process of building a digital product and using Facebook ads when it comes to getting traffic. The reason why this video is so useful is because I show you how you can set up a $5 per day ad budget when it comes to setting up your campaign. So you don't need a big budget. You're going to be able to start with the least amount of money, test out what's working, what's not working, and then from there, hopefully scale your digital product sales. So click right there if you want to watch that. But other than that, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.